All right, so welcome everyone inside. Let's welcome Miss Anna, Miss Bella, Sir Carl, Sedi, Miss Cha, Miss Che, si Clo, Chris, Kate, Darlene, Gail, JP, Jennifer, Jeric, Joanne, Jomel, Mark. Ayan, madami na tayo. Hindi ko na isa-isahin lahat. Anyway, we still have 3 minutes left. Sino yung wala pa sa ating GC? Um, Medyo hindi ako ayos ngayon. Medyo inaatake ako ng migraine. So bear with me on me guys tonight. So let me just send it over. Ayan, Miss Darlene, you can click the link. It will direct you to our Telegram, official Telegram GC. You can download the app. Before you click the link, please do not use your PC or laptop kasi kung wala ka pang app doon sa device mo, sa PC or laptop, hindi siya mag-work. So you need to be able to download the app first sa iyong mobile phone so that you can join the GC. Okay? And for those of you guys na hindi ko nare-replyan sa GC, you can actually post your questions sa forum, no? I would highly encourage kasi na sa forum kayo mag-send ng questions. Let's say for example, kagabi ang daming questions, hindi ko na-address lahat. So you can post your questions here sa forum. Kasi dito sa GC matatabunan kasi guys eh. No, whenever you ask questions and then anong tawag dito, hindi minsan sa sobrang dami natatabunan and then hindi na ako nakapag-back read. So I would suggest just drop your questions sa forum and then pag may time ako, sasagutin ko yan via video response or text. Okay? So, wag po kayong magtatampo kung medyo matagal ako sumagot or anong tawag dito? It will take some time before ako makasagot kasi siyempre ang dami ko ring gina-juggle every now and then. So, but I'll make sure na ako sasagot doon, walang staff na sasagot doon. Even though may staff ako na um, anong tawag dito, nagre-respond sa inyo sa page ko, but as much as possible, I want to answer all your questions ako mismo. No, walang ibang sasagot doon sa questions ninyo kundi ako. Kasi gusto ko personalize yung answers na makukuha niyo sa akin. Although again, it may take some time, wag po kayo magtatampo, but as much as I can, I'll be answering all your questions doon sa forum. Sa Telegram GC matatabunan 'yan. So doon niyo sa forum ipasok yung questions po ninyo. Sir Jeric, question, ano gamit mo na funnel app? Dalawa po yung gamit ko, Sir Jeric. For my website, I'm using Wix. Nandoon din naka-host yung mga videos na recorded videos. But for my landing pages, I'm using Funnelfy. You can use a lot of funnel builder din sa marketplace, but personally, ang gamit ko is Funnelfy. Depende sa iyo kung ano yung mas parang gamay mo. Anong tawag dito? Wala naman sa ano yan, wala naman sa tools na gagamitin mo. It's basically how you sell your products or services. Kahit because kahit gaano pa kaganda yung tools na bilhin mo, kahit gaano pa kamahal yung tools na bilhin mo, pagka hindi nagko-convert yung landing page mo, baliwala yung tools na binili mo. Promise. Okay? Alright, so anong tawag dito? From time to time, I'll be pausing myself because again, inaatake ako ng migraine ko. But I wanted to show up with you guys so that I can fulfill my promise na makakompleto yung 5 days natin. But yun. Anyhow, last question before we proceed, Ms. Sarita. Coach, ano next course pwede enroll na kami na kasali curriculum nyo on how to get clients as a media buyer na beginner? I would suggest po is yung digital scientist course kasi guided po ito. bali ano po ito, yung digital scientist, it's basically a anong tawag dito, a hybrid learning learning experience wherein uh, you get to watch the previous recordings or previous lessons ng mga previous batches. Then you can also ask questions based on what you have learned inside the curriculum live, because I'm giving support bi-monthly coaching calls. That's my support for everyone nag-enroll sa digital scientist course. And I'm pretty much sure, even if you have watched everything inside the curriculum, but I would assume that most of you will be asking questions. That's the support that I'm giving, which is the live training. And we'll be having another live training this Saturday. So if you wanted to join, guys, it's up to you. Again, I'm just helping people to ano. And by the way, Mr. Rita, hindi ako basta-basta nagbibigay ng certificate. If you are an aspiring media buyer and after ka lang sa certificate, ako lang ang course creator dito sa Pilipinas na hindi ako basta-basta nagbibigay ng certificate. I'll make it sure na you understand the lessons, you apply it before ako magbigay ng certificate. And hindi lang siya basta certificate actually. I will be creating a personalized video for you plus certificate so that you can send it over to the clients na okay, I certify you as graduate or certified ka as graduate ng batches or ng academy. Yun, ayan, so sorry guys medyo ano yung aking pakiramdam ngayon. Ayun, naubos na yung buho ko. Kakahilot ng aking binan. Anyway, so let me quickly go ahead dito sa ating lesson for tonight. And in tonight's lesson, we're gonna talk about the Facebook auction, how Facebook is charging you basically in terms of your budget. Let me just quickly share my screen and let me know if you can see it. Yeah. So how among you, let me know guys, type yes in the comments or in the chat if you guys can see my screen. Yes, type yes if you can see it. Okay, si Carl, si Manuel, yes. All right, cool. All right, so how among you guys ang nakita itong ad ko nito? No, type 1 kung nakita niyo itong ad nito somewhere down the road. Ayan, ang dami nakakita. All right, so I will explain to you guys how the Facebook auction works. Paano ba china-charge ni Facebook yung budget ninyo? Paano sineserve ni Facebook yung ads ninyo sa target audience po ninyo? Let's imagine you have a 10 million na audience size, no? And lahat ng nakikita nyo dito sa imbudo na to, itong funnel na to, let's assume that this is 10 million na audience size. Yung mga yan. Yung mata, yung click, yung dollar sign, etc. So, all right. So, tinawag siyang Facebook auction because ang layman's term nito is bidding. Okay? Binibid po ni Facebook yung budget po ninyo across all placements against your competitors. No? Who among you here, when you enroll dito sa course ko, when you click my ads, then eventually, all of a sudden, you see ads of my competitors. Type yes sa comments or sa chat. Nung nag-enroll kayo sa akin, then suddenly you're seeing a lot of ads about Facebook courses with my competitors. Ayan, si Gail, si Carl, si Sarita, si Sir Manuel. Okay. All right. So later on, I will explain to you guys how Facebook, how my ads are being charged ni Facebook, no? Tinatawag itong Facebook auction. Again, in layman's term, it's bidding. Now, let's imagine you have a 10 million audience size, and if you select awareness on the ads manager, you are telling Facebook to find more people at a lowest cost per 1,000 impression. Okay? Ang ibig sabihin po ng CPM is cost per mil. Or I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's either cost per mil or cost per mille. Okay? It's a, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me right, it's a French word. Mil stands for 1,000. Okay? Ibig sabihin, per 1,000 impression, every 1,000 impression, you are being charged ni Facebook. Regardless kung itong mga taon to nag-click sa ads mo, nag-message, nag-comment, nag-share, but if your ads is being served to 1,000 people, that's how Facebook calculated your cost. Ito yung unang metric na binabayaran mo kay Facebook, yung cost per mil or yung cost per 1,000 impressions. And the awareness campaign, you are basically telling the algorithm or the Facebook learning machine to find more people at a lowest cost, yung pinakamababang cost. Okay? Yan yung ibig sabihin ng awareness. That's why a lot of big companies are using this bid because they wanted to reach more people at a lowest cost so that people a lot or their target audience will anong tawag dito, likely to remember their brand. Your ads are being shown to people who are likely to remember your brand. Okay? But not on a specific action, which is I'm gonna talk about down the funnel. Okay? So, naiintindihan nyo po yung awareness. Ngayon, kung hindi ka naman malaking korporasyon, hindi ka naman malaki, wala ka naman bilyones or wala ka namang milyones na gagastusin sa ads, huwag mong isa-select tong awareness because you're just gonna be wasting money down the drain. Okay? You're throwing spaghetti at the wall. No, na walang return ng investment mo. Okay? Now, down the line, you will see traffic, no? When you select this campaign objective, you are telling Facebook to find more people to give you a lowest cost per click. Okay? Alam po kasi ni Facebook kung sino-sino yung mga tao na panay ang click, panay ang visit ng website, kung ano-anong kiniklik. Basta't makakita ng ads, click lang ng click. So, you are being tagged as clicker or clickers. Now, your ads will be served to people who are clickers. No? And again, bababa ang CPM nito, ang cost per 1,000 impressions. So, CPM pa rin yung ino-optimize mo dito. Okay? Now, when you boost a post, ito na tayo. For some of you here, nung day 1 tinanong ko, sino dito mga nag-boost post? When you boost a post, ang default po nun is engagement. Ito na sa pangatlo. Okay? You are telling Facebook to find more people who are likely to either message your page, comments, likes, share, watch video or watch your videos. That's basically the engagements or the engagement. You are inuutusan mo si Facebook na, Facebook, I want more people to engage with my post or my ad. So basically, you're gonna attract people who are engagers. Yung nasa taas, clickers. This one naman, engagers. So that's why, the reason why when you boost a post, you are getting a lot of messages, you are getting a lot of comments, likes, and shares because kung ano yung inutos mo, yun lang din ang susundin ni Facebook. Okay? Now, pagdating dito sa baba, leads, you are telling Facebook to find more, by the way, sa engagement, makikita mo dito may mga dollar sign. Ibig sabihin, I'm not saying na wala kang makukuhang sale, but most probably makakakuha ka rin ng sales dyan. Ito, may mga ilan-ilan kang makukuha. Pagdating mo dito sa leads, you are basically telling Facebook that I want you, or I want my ads to be shown to people who are likely to leave their contact information like email, mobile number, and full name, so that I can build a relationship with these people along the way or along the line, especially if you are selling a high ticket product. Meaning, when I say high ticket product, basically, it would cost them about, let's say, 10,000 pesos, 50,000 pesos, 100K, 1,000,000 pesos. You need to be able to collect those information so that you continue building relationship using email marketing, using chat flow or chat support, chatbot. And you can also text them, you can call them. Because do not expect, if your products or services would cost them about that much, it would take some time before they make a purchase, or they will be converted as a customer or as a paying customer. Make sense? And that's the reason why ito, may mga makikita ka ditong clickers and buyers. Now, I'm not gonna be discussing the app promotion because wala naman tayong apps na pinopromote, no? Unless otherwise, meron kayong para kayong Food Panda or Grab na merong apps, then you will be needing this one. So I don't think meron dito na merong silang apps, no? Let me know in the chat kung merong nagpo-promote ng apps dito. And by the way, hindi ako tumatanggap pala ng ang tawag dito, ng online sugal. Meron kasing option eh. So hands off po ako sa online sugal. Hindi po ako, marami na po nag-attempt na gusto magpa-add sa akin, online sugal. Hindi po ako tumatanggap nun. Okay? So wag niyo nang subukan. Lastly, sa sales, nandito wherein you are telling the Facebook algorithm to find more people who are likely to make a purchase right away. That's why makikita mo dito kumpul-kumpul yung mga dollar sign or peso sign. Okay, makikita mo yung leads tsaka yung sales, makikita mo OCPM. Ibig sabihin nun, optimized CPM. Kung yung nasa taas CPM, sa baba optimized CPM. Ibig sabihin, you are forcing the algorithm to make some conversions for you already because you wanted to make the most out of your budget. Kasi hindi ka naman big corporation, wala ka naman milyones, wala ka naman bilyones na i-spend sa platform. That's the reason why. Kung mapapansin mo dito, anong napapansin niyo sa baba? Etong nasa baba, anong napapansin niyo? Take a guess. Anong tawag dito? Anong napapansin niyo sa bottom? Sales, yes. Clicker and buyer, okay. Sino pa? Another guess? Wala, yung malapit-lapit. Wala namang mali doon sa sa sinabi niyo. Clickers, conversion na, yes, Jomel. No eyes, more cash, konti lang, okay. Walang mata, siguro hindi na nagkasya si Sir Ian. Anyone? Last one, two more. Any guess? Walang tao, okay. ROI, sala na, yes. Sir Jomel, sala na. Pero, have you noticed guys na hindi naman sila ganun karami? Imaginein mo 10 million yung audience size mo, pero only a portion of that 10 million na audience size ang bibili sa'yo. And guess what? A lot of companies or a lot of advertisers are already bidding sa leads and sales. They select this campaign objective already, leads and sales, because they want to get the most out of their budget. So ibig sabihin, naglalaban-laban na kayo dyan, no? And that's the reason why the cost per acquisition or the cost per action is a bit expensive pagdating dito sa baba. Mapapansin mo yan kapag nag-run ka ng awareness, traffic, tsaka engagement, ang baba ng CPM nun. When I say CPM, cost per mille, some people call it cost per message, pero iba yon, ibang metric yon. When you say CPM, i-clarify mo kung cost per message or cost per mille. Kasi magkaiba yon. Okay? So, tingnan mo to, awareness, traffic, engagement, automatically mababa ang CPM nun. Pero pag nag-optimize ka ng leads and sales, mataas automatically ang CPM nun. Okay? Now, let's imagine that you are the advertiser A. Okay? And basically, when you run your campaigns sa mababang budget, tier 1 ang binabaya ang tinatarget mo na audience. Ibig sabihin, naka-classify yung mga audience na yan into different pool of audience. No, makikita mo na sa tier 1 mo, alam mo, nag-spend ka ng 100 pesos, 200 pesos budget. You are basically telling the algorithm or telling Facebook that I am testing my campaigns. And dito, makikita mo, may mga ilan-ilan magko-convert sa'yo. Now, sooner or later, mauubos mo yan kasi, tingnan mo, hindi naman siya ganun karami. Di ba? So, kung ang cost per message mo or ang cost per result mo, no, mababa pa yung budget mo, it's about 10 pesos. Let's assume this is the amount that you're paying, 10 pesos. But the moment you scale up your budget, it becomes more expensive. So, let's say, if you scale up here, and then the competitor B will also scale up, then your budget will be like, I mean, the cost per action before is 10 pesos. And then you will, all of a sudden, makikita mo, nagiging 25 pesos, nagiging 30 pesos. And when you increase your budget, you are also bidding against other advertisers. That's why, makikita mo, pataas ng pataas yung cost per action, cost per message, cost per purchase, cost per lead, cost per video through plays, etc., etc. Yung mga metrics na yan. Okay? And sooner or later, makikita mo dun sa ad set mo, may nakalagay doon, learning limited. Okay? Kapag nandito ka, hindi mo ginalaw yung budget mo for a longest period of time, you've been spending for about, let's say, 100 pesos, 200 pesos per ad set. And then sooner or later, magiging orange na yung ad set that says learning limited. Now, what Facebook is telling you is that naubos niya na to. Itong low-hanging fruit, ibig sabihin, wala na siyang maibigay na conversions para sa'yo. When I say low-hanging fruit, imaginein mo yung apple tree. Okay? Yung apple tree is, let's say ito. Itong mga nasa laylayan nito, ito yung mga low-hanging fruit, yung kayang abutin. Ito kasi yung ito yung ang default ni Facebook, pag nag-run ka ng campaigns, lowest cost. Pinakamababang cost sa loob ng auction. That's why itong mga kayang abutin nung budget mo, yan yung binibigay sa'yo ni Facebook. And sooner or later, mauubos niya, masasaturate niya yung audience na yon. And then Facebook will tell you, I don't have any conversions to give to you. Wala na akong maibibigay. Because Facebook, ang gusto niya mangyari, sa loob ng 7-day period, magkaroon ka ng at least 50 conversions. Kaya lang, imposible yon na magkaroon ka ng 50 conversions kapag ang budget mo ay sobrang baba. Okay? But, ginawa ko tong 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy framework kasi even if you have a very small budget, you can still compete with other competitors with a high budget. So, pag pumunta kayo dito sa forum, makikita nyo tong 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy. And if you click this one, no? I-click niyo yung download or dito sa comment section, nilagay ko dito yung link dito sa baba. Ito, you can download it or you can click this one, download. Mapupunta kayo doon sa PDF file. Dito sa PDF file, binigay ko dito yung instructions step by step how you can be able to test your campaigns using the 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy framework. I would suggest on the first month, you spend for about 5,000, but if you have at least 10,000 pesos, mas maganda. Pag slow, ano ka talaga, pag slow, I mean, you are willing to to test a lot of ad angles, pwede na yung 5,000 for 1 month. Pero, I mean, para at least medyo decent amount, 10,000 pesos ang nare-recommend ko. And nandiyan yung step by step on how you can be able to test your campaigns and scale it using this framework. So, nandiyan siya, step by step. You can download this PDF file for free. All you need to do is just go to my website and look for forum, and then nandoon po siya. And inside my website, you can also check the Facebook Ads Calculator. Pag-uusapan natin to sa day 5. Ito, Facebook Ads Calculator. So that you can be able to compute if you are actually, remove ko lang to, you are actually profitable. Halimbawa, ito. And pag-uusapan natin to by day 5, no? But anyway, again, balik tayo dito sa lesson po natin. So, just to give you a anong tawag dito, overview how it's being charged. Lagay ako ng whiteboard, new whiteboard. Tapos host only, host, ayan. Okay? Kita po yung whiteboard ko. Ayan, merong mga check natin yung only host, host only. Okay, allow participants to share whiteboards. Okay. So, let's assume that, let's say, okay, let's assume, ito si Ma'am Bell, no? Okay, Ma'am Bell, pasensya ka na sa drawing ko, ha? Ayan, nakangiti ka naman. Wait lang, inom lang ang tubig. Alright, so, this is Ma'am Bell. And then, let's say, si Sir Carl is the advertiser A. Si Sir Carl is advertiser A. Okay? And then, huwag niyo munang sulatan, guys, no? Asan na yung ating eraser? Eraser. Ayan, erase muna natin. Okay, Sir Carl is advertiser A, and then si Ma'am Cha. Si Ma'am Cha is advertiser B. Cha is not advertiser B. All right. Now, guys, huwag niyo munang sulatan. Parang awa niyo na. Hindi naman tayo grade 5. All right. So, now, so Sir Carl, advertiser A, and then, sabi ni Sir Carl, Facebook targetin mo si Miss Bell. Okay? And it so happens, si Miss Bell is, mahilig siya sa, let's say, bags. No? And then, si Miss Cha, sabi naman niya, Facebook, ako din, targetin mo din si Miss Bell. Okay? Then, sabi ng dalawa, I'm willing to spend 500 pesos per day. And here's my budget to target my target audience, which is people who are similar to Miss Cha. And sabi naman ni Miss Cha, ay ni Miss Bell pala, sorry. 500 budget din yung akin. Okay? Ayan, may nagdo-drawing na naman. Parang ano, hindi ba kayo nakapag-drawing ng ano nung kinder? Walang makita. Teka, sige lang sir. Wala pong makita. Wala pong makita. Teka lang. Share. Wait lang Wait lang, wait lang. Whiteboards. Existing whiteboard. Ha. Let me know guys kung nakikita kasi yung iba hindi makakita. Wait. Meron, si Sir Mark, meron. Sino pa guys ang hindi makakita? Nakikita po, okay naman po. Okay, let me know in the chat. Okay po, okay, meron. Okay, good. Okay, so sorry. Kung merong mga hindi nakakita, sorry. Ayan, so again, si Miss Bell ang tina-target natin, no? Kasi mahilig si Miss Bell sa bags. And then, both Sir Carl and Miss Cha are willing to spend 500 pesos daily in order for their ads to be shown to Miss Bell. Okay? Now, let's assume that both of them launch their ad campaigns at 12 midnight. 12 midnight. All right? Then, the next thing that's going to happen is Facebook will serve your ads to both both Miss Sir Carl and Miss Cha kay Miss Bell. 'Di ba? Kaya nga 'di ba tinanong ko sa inyo kanina nung nag-enroll kayo sa akin, merong lumabas na mga competitors ko, tama? Now, this is what's gonna happen. Advertiser A and advertiser B both are willing to serve their ads to their target audience, and then Facebook will be your ads will be shown to your target audience, which is Miss Bell na mahilig sa bags. Now, Facebook is going to charge both of you, let's say, in the middle of the day, 250 pesos cost per 1,000 impressions for Sir Carl, and then it would be the same for, let's say, Miss Cha, 250 pesos cost per 1,000 impressions. Now, over time, mapapansin ni Facebook kung kaninong ad ang mas nagwo-work. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming engagement, mas maraming likes, mas maraming conversions, mas maraming messages. Let's assume na yung kay Sir Carl na ad ang sobrang ganda. Okay? What's gonna happen is, i-reward ni Facebook yung ads ni Sir Carl. Ang mangyayari po doon is, bababa po ang cost per 1,000 impressions ni Sir Carl. Kung dati siyang 250, magiging 200 pesos yan. Okay, magiging 150 pesos. Kapag nangyari yon, pag bumaba ang cost per 1,000 ni Sir Carl, tataas po ang number of impressions. Ibig sabihin po, pag tumaas ang number of impressions, di ba natatandaan nyo, per 1,000 impressions po yung charge po sa inyo ni Facebook. Pag mas marami yung makakita dahil tumaas yung number of impressions, mas marami yung mag-i-inquire, mas marami yung magko-comment, mas marami yung mag-share, mas marami yung manonood ng videos. Pag marami nag-inquire, ano mangyayari? Chances are, dadami din yung conversions mo. Dadami yung benta mo, dadami yung mako-close mo na sale. Make sense? So, ang mangyayari po noon, nire-reward po ni Facebook kung sino yung magandang ads na nakikita po sa newsfeed ng mga target audience po ninyo. Okay? Nire-reward po ni Facebook. On the other hand, kapag pangit yung ads na pinapakita mo at wala pong, sorry kung medyo masakit, pero kung walang kwenta yung ads na pinapakita mo, bababa yung number of impressions. Ibig sabihin, kung konti yung makakakita, tataas po yung cost per 1,000 impressions. Yung dating 250 na binabayaran mo, magiging 300, magiging 350, 500, depende po sa cost na babayaran nyo. Okay, ang mangyayari po noon is ipe-penalize po yung ads po ninyo. And that's how you are being penalized ni Facebook. Tumataas ang cost mo, kaya mapapansin mo, ba't ganun? Nagbabayad ako ng 10 pesos noong una, bakit ngayon 50 pesos na? It's because your ads are being penalized. And then mapapansin mo ko, konti na yung magme-message, konti na yung mako-convert mong sale. Okay? That's what's gonna happen sa loob ng Facebook auction. Now, merong grading si Facebook, may grading system si Facebook na binibigay sa mga ads po ninyo. Saan na yan? May grading system po siya. 3 lang po ang grading system ni Facebook. Number 1 is below average. Average, above average. Ibig sabihin po, kapag below average ang ads po ninyo, ibig sabihin, your ads are not worthy enough to be shown in front of your target audience because none of them are actually converting, none of them are quality, none of them are engaging. Kaya makikita nyo doon sa column ng reporting column, makikita mo doon below average ang grading system ni Facebook sa ads po ninyo. If your ads are okay naman, engaging naman, meron namang nagko-convert, mabibigyan ni Facebook ng average grading system yan or grade. And if maganda talaga yung ads mo or yung ad mo, magbibigyan siya ng above average na ranking. Let me just quickly show you my ads, one of my clients' ads manager, so that you can see what I am talking about. Okay, let me just quickly show my client's ad account. Okay, let me know if you can see it. Nakikita ba? Yes, okay, perfect. Now, as you can see here, itong ad na to, Facebook says quality ranking, ibig sabihin, quality yung ads na pinapakita ko. Ad relevance diagnostics, ibig sabihin, quality yung ads na pinapakita, pasok naman sa standard ni Facebook, average siya. Engagement rate ranking, ibig sabihin, may nag-i-engage ba? Yes, there's a lot of engagement. Then, my grade will be above average. May nagko-convert ba? The answer is yes, above average. Ibig sabihin, may bumibili, may nag-i-engage, quality yung ads na pinapakita ko. And some of the ads, wala pa siyang grades kasi wala pa siyang masyadong data. But here are some of the ads na merong grades na sila. Okay? Yan po yung isa sa mga, ito, wala pang data dito sa engagement, wala pang data sa conversion rate ranking. Ibig sabihin, kulang pa yung data na nag-gather. Alright? So, ganun po siya nagwo-work. Ngayon, let me just quickly go to, yung kanina sabi ko na, anong tawag dito? Anong tawag doon? Yung learning limited. No? Ito. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys na learning limited. Pag pumunta ka sa ad set level, no? Teka muna. Dollar nga pala to. Punta ako doon sa peso. Sorry. Hanap ako ng peso sign. Peso sign. Ito. Okay. Eto guys, pag pumunta kayo dito sa ad set level, tingnan nyo 'to, halimbawa si ano 'di ba, ₱100, lagyan natin ng ₱100. Tapos mahilig sa bags 'di ba? So switch to original audience option. Tapos lagyan natin dito ng detail targeting bags or bag. Okay, bag or bag accessories. Kasi mahilig si Miss Bell sa bag. Let's assume na mahilig siya. So, it will give you for about, i-uncheck nyo lagi ito pag nagte-test kayo ng kambing. It's gonna give you for about 12 million to 14 million na audience size. Okay? But, if you have a budget of 100 pesos, the estimated daily results or estimated the daily reach would be only between 1,700 to 5,000 reach. And the estimated na leads na papasok sa inyo is between 4 to 12 leads per day. Yan yung estimated niya based doon sa budget mo na 100 pesos. And what's gonna happen is, kapag mababa yung budget mo, and na-saturate mo na tong audience na to, itong audience size na to, based doon sa 12 million to 14 million na audience size, kasi nga, mababa yung budget mo, di ba? Magkakaroon na siya ng learning limited. Ang gusto kasi mangyari ni Facebook, within the 7-day period, magkaroon ka ng 50 conversions. Okay? So, imagine if I'm going to increase this budget to, let's say, 3,000 pesos, yung dating reach ko na 1,700 to 5,000, naging 47,000 to 137,000 reach. Gets? So, again guys, huwag kayong magtataka kung bakit wala nang pumapasok na messages or nagkakaroon na ng learning limited. It's because na-saturate mo na yung audience na yon based doon sa budget mo na nirarun. And the only way you can be able to compete, even if you have a very small budget, is by using this strategy. Kasi ito nag-work sa akin to. Okay? 100 lang ako, and I was able to acquire customers using this strategy. And the moment the moment you see that your ad campaigns is working, already working, then you can increase it slowly, no? Using the 1,000 peso budget, and then yung top nun is yung cost cap na tinatawag, wherein you can control your budget using the much larger amount, which is 5,000 or 10,000, whatever you want to, whatever what budget you want to place doon sa bid mo. Make sense? May website yung coach? Yes, meron. So how to make the ads attractive to the target audience or clients? In my opinion, great graphics, sabi ni Sir John, good ads, attractive ads po. Yes. And basically, if you are solving a problem nung prospects ninyo. Okay. Tingin mo coach, yung 100 pesos budget magwo-work po sa automotive car sales? Yes. Ginagamit ko itong strategy na ito sa lahat ng clients ko, magpa e-commerce man 'yan. Lahat po ng clients po na hina-handle ko. 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy. Pag walang website coach, makikita din yung grade, yes, Sir Jomel. Pag po kaya sa food supplement po, yes. Lahat po 'yan. Makikita naman yung grading system po ninyo nung ads po ninyo. Okay? may impact po ba sa cost yung caption sa post? Yes, Miss Bell. May bearing po ba yung followers ng FB page or account sa dami ng magiging audience? Hindi. Miss Malu? Regardless kung sasampu yung Facebook ads followers mo, if your ads are compelling enough to convert your audience, kahit 10 pa yung followers mo, magko-convert yan. Gone are the days na padamihan ng Facebook followers dati. Ngayon, hindi na. Opinion on real estate ads regarding the 100 pesos budget coach. Ano po, ma'am? Ma'am Cha, what do you mean? Okay. Pag-uusapan po natin yung computation sa real estate. Napakadali lang. Okay. Guys, ganito. Yung 100 pesos, do not expect that it's going to work if your ads are not compelling. But if you're gonna ask me if magwo-work siya, makakakuha ba siya ng leads, makakakuha ba siya ng purchase? Yes. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. Although it's dollar sign ito kasi nagkamali yung client ko ng pag-create ng ad account. So, pakita ko sa inyo para maniwala kayo, no, sa 100 pesos magwo-work siya. Pakita ko sa inyo eksakto mismong ad account ng client ko. Okay? 1 second. Testing. Sa testing kasi, yun ang ginagamit ko, 100 pesos. Ito. Ayan o. Kikita nyo, ang budget ko dito is $2. Okay, Philippine market ito. Ibig sabihin, sa Pilipinas ako nag-ads. Nagkataon lang na nagkamali siya ng pag-create ng ad account, dollar sign yung nilagay niya, dollar yung currency, kaya $2 yung nandito, nakikita nyo. If you convert that into peso, magkano ba ang dollar ngayon? 58? 2 times 58? 116. So, dollar to peso, magkano ba ngayon? 56 na pala. Ayan o, 56. So, $2 times 56, that's about 112. Ayan o. So, $2, ito, one ad set, ad set number 9, $2, ad set number 20, $2, number 19, $2, and check it out. I was able to have 19 purchases, 9 purchases, 12, 7, 9, 5, 7, 8, 10, you name it. I was able to get 163 purchases only for $1 per ad set or 100 pesos. 112 pesos per ad set. Gets? So, nagwo-work siya? Yes, magwo-work siya. Pwede po sample ng above average ads, Miss Rush, kapapasok mo lang ba? Pinakita ko na kanina. Okay? Pwede, if digital products coach, ano ang recommended na campaign objective and how many ad sets and ads? Manuel, pag digital products, depende kung meron kang website, I would suggest may website ka. Depende sa budget mo. So, if you have a decent budget, 500 pesos per day and then divide them into 5 ad sets. 100 pesos per ad set. Okay? Ilang days malalaman if need na scale yung budget? Sir Carl, nandoon po sa 100 pesos Facebook ad strategy framework. Nandoon yung step-by-step guide. 3 days minimum tolerance, 5 to 7 days maximum tolerance ng campaigns po ninyo. 100 per ad set per day, tama po ba? Yes, Miss Bell. Ilang ad set po ang need i-run, Miss Gail? Depende sa budget mo. Kapag may budget, willing ka mag-spend ng 500 pesos per day, then you create 5 ad sets, 100 pesos per day. Per ad set, sorry. So that's 500 pesos per day. Then create 5 ad sets. And then per ad set, 1 ad. Okay? Sir Jomel, coach yung sa akin 1 month na running yung ads ko, messaging siya kaso on and off, especially kapag hindi ko masagot. Ngayon naka-off, hindi ko makita kung anong grade niya, no. Dapat naka-on. Dapat yung ads ninyo tuloy-tuloy naka-on yan. Huwag niyong off and on kasi nasisira yung kanyang learning ability. Parang minsan kasi isipin mo, ay walang masyadong ano ngayon, natutulog na yung mga tao, papatayin ko yung ads ko. Tapos kinabukasan bubuhayin ko na naman kung kailan busy yung mga tao. Wala siyang nale-learn kasi on and off ka. Okay? So that's basically the yung ad set po ba i-duplicate lang po siya or gagawa po ng bago from scratch? Depende po, laptop lang kasi yung HP laptop lang ang pangalan mo dito. Pero per ad set kasi sa ad set you can test audience. Sa ad set level you can test audience. Kung audience yung tinetest mo, then change the audience doon sa ad set. But if you want to test the ad itself, then change the ad. Just duplicate the same ad set and use a different ad dun sa loob ng ad set. But if you are testing the audience, then change the audience. Same ad. Make sense? Okay. Sir, hingi naman ng link ng website mo. Sir Jeric, ito po. Ito po yung website ko. Ayan. Sir Jomel, paano coach pag naubos yung load ko everyday ago, naglo-load 900 budget per ad set? Wag po kayong mag-load everyday ng ads. Wag niyo nilo-loadan yung ad account ninyo everyday kasi nakakapagod yun ha. Kung alam mo na sa sarili mo na nag-i-spend ka ng 1,000 per day, by all means, lagyan mo na siya ng 10,000 for the whole week para at least may buffer ka ng 3,000 pesos. Kasi sa 7 days, 7,000 na yun, di ba? So, for the whole week, lagyan mo na siya ng 10,000 kung 1,000 per day ka. Para hindi yung everyday nag-a-add ka ng budget. Nakakapagod yun ha. Tapos minsan, akala mo kinain yung budget mo kasi 1,000 per day nilalagay mo pero bakit ganun nakain yung budget mo? Hindi siya kinain. Ang nangyari po, may days po kasi even if yung budget mo is 100 pesos per day, nagpa-fluctuate po yan. Nagiging 1,200, nagiging 900, nagiging 950, 980, 110, 105. Kaya po, feeling nyo kinain, hindi siya kinain. Okay? Nagkataon na, nagpa-fluctuate talaga yan on a daily basis. Huwag mong i-expect na 1,000 per day yung budget mo, 1,000 yung uubusin ni Facebook per day. Hindi po. Nagpa-fluctuate po yan on a daily basis. Okay? Anong pinakamagandang range ng estimated audience size? Sir Mark, 2 million to 10 million at least. Pero kung constricted yung location mo, halimbawa, meron kang salon and then it doesn't make any sense kung buong Pilipinas yung niraran mo na campaigns tapos syempre hindi naman makakapunta sa salon mo, constricted yung location mo, edi ibig sabihin, maliit lang yung audience size mo. So it doesn't matter kung kung maliit yung audience size mo kasi specific yung geolocation mo. Sa travel agency po, ilang post or reel per week? Depende. Pero I would suggest dapat meron kang at least 3 videos per week. And then once in a while, magpo-post ka once a day. No? 3 videos per week. And then you test them as an ad as well. Miss Che. Miss Malu, yung targeting po sa audience, may strategy po ba tayo doon? Kailangan ba specific yung audience? Wala. Ganito, Miss Malu, no? Um, a lot of advertisers, especially newbie advertisers, akala nila ang may mali yung targeting. Wala pong mali sa targeting ninyo. Kasi even if wala kayong targeting, kapag tama yung ginawa nyong ad, nagre-resonate dun sa target audience ninyo, Facebook will find your audience for your ad. Miss Malu. Okay? Ito again, ipapakita ko sa inyo. Ayan o, broad open audience. Ayan o, broad open audience. Wala akong interest targeting dyan as in open yan. Tingnan mo to. Pag pumunta ka sa ad set level, makikita mo, wala akong interest. Ayan o, wala akong interest na sinelect dyan. But I make it to the point that the ad is compelling enough and I'm specifically targeting this audience based on my copy, based on the video, based on the landing page na ginawa ko. Okay? Kahit wala kang targeting, mag-work yan. For as long as you know your target audience. Ano yung pain points nila? Sino sila? Ano yung desires nila? Basically, sino sila? Pag na-pinpoint mo yon, kapag nagkaroon ka ng market research, even if wala kang interest, demographics targeting, mag-work siya at mag-work siya. Okay? Separated leads, sales and engagement, advisable po ba kapag nagtitesting ABC? Sir MJ, for as long as you have the budget to test for those campaign setup na nabanggit mo, so be it. You can test it. Okay? Sir Jomel, thank you coach. Ang daming learning. Sulit yung 500. Second day pa lang. Salamat po Sir Jomel. How to make the location bigger? Hindi ko alam how to do that. Sir Sammy, let me show it now. How to make the location bigger? Pagdating mo sa ad set, itong apat na bilog-bilog na yan, halimbawa, nandiyan ka na sa ad set. Ayun, basta yung makita mo yung kung nandoon yung date, yung time, punta ka dito, switch to original audience options, use original audience, tapos makikita mo yung location dito. Yung sa akin kasi, buong Pilipinas na, but if you want to change the geolocation, halimbawa, Cavite lang, you can type it here, Cavite. Let's say, Bulacan lang, Bulacan. Ayan. Or Central Luzon. Central Luzon. Ayan. Metro Manila. Ayan. You can even tawag dito, expand the radius. Halimbawa, 25-mile radius, you want it to increase to 50. Ayan, pwede. 100 miles, 100-mile radius, hanggang 50 lang yata maximum. Tama, hanggang 50 lang yung maximum. Okay? Sir Sammy, I hope nasagot ko yung tanong mo. Si Klo, bali sir per ad set, iba-ibang pick caption dapat. Again, Klo, if yung audience ang tinetest mo, ibig sabihin yung interest or demographics targeting yung tinetest mo, nasa ad set yun. Yun po yung i-duplicate mo and change the targeting. Halimbawa, dun sa unang ad set, ang targeting nun is bags. Pangalawang ad set, ang targeting nun is shoes. Pangatlong ad set, ang targeting nun is books. Halimbawa. So magkakaiba sila kung meron kang 5 ad set, magkakaiba ng targeting if you want to test targeting. But if you want to test the ads, then probably same targeting, same ad sets, puro books lang to, lahat no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 na ad set. Books lahat yung targeting niyan. pero magkakaibang ads yung nasa loob. Gets? Kaso nagkakaroon ako ng audience na hindi naman siya ang target ko. How to avoid it? Sir Sammy, simple lang. Be very clear with your ads or your offer. Kasi kapag hindi clear yung ads mo kung sino yung tinatarget mo, you will attract basurang leads because you are attracting everyone. Anong ano mo, Sir Sammy? Anong industry mo? You can type it here. I'll give you an example. Sige, you can type it sa chat. Anong industry mo? Training center. Training center for what? Publication? Sinong target audience mo dito? Target audience mo. Give me at least one. Teachers in the academy. Okay. I'll give you an example. Sorry medyo lag yung aking ano ngayon, aking memory card. Say for example, I'm making this up do you want to level up your career? 'Di ba sa ads mo sa copy, do you want to level up your career? Enroll now. May mga hashtags. The hashtags don't matter. Walang kinalaman yung hashtags na yan. Do you want to level up your career? Enroll now in our ABC Training Center. Super broad. You are basically parang attracting everyone. But if you say something like, the ultimate guide for teachers in the academy to achieve your, let's say, ano bang grade ang ano dyan? Let's say, parang bigyan mo na sila agad nung ano. Yes, exactly, Miss Gail. Avail ka nung instant copy ni Sir ni Brother Zeus kasi sureball 'yon, pasok na pasok yung messaging mo. Let's say all levels and across disciplines. Then so let's say the ultimate guide for teachers in the academy to level up your career and achieve, let's say, 6 digits income. I'm just making this up doon pa lang sa copy mo, ilagay mo na doon yung result, yung small wins na makukuha nila kapag nag-enroll sila doon sa doon sa training center ninyo. I'll give you an example. Another example. Let's say dapat may hook. Yes, exactly, si Sir Carl. You can check this one, Sir asa na siya? Sir Sammy. Go to my website. And then sa forum, makikita mo tong persuasive AI copywriting, how to integrate AI to create effective and humanized copy or content. I'm gonna send it over here sa chat so that pwede mo siyang panoorin and you can create a better copy doon sa ads mo. Okay? So, ganun po siya para mag-work yung ads mo. Kasi if you make it super generic, ito, isa pang example. Learn Facebook ads. Learn sa akin, yung sa courses ko, learn Facebook ads and get 10x results for your business. Super generic siya. I mean, everybody wants to learn Facebook ads na nasa business industry, na whatever you have, nasa brick and mortar business ka man, whatever business you have. When I say learn Facebook ads and 10x your results, super broad, super generic. But when I say something like get more quality leads as real estate agents for your Facebook ad campaigns 24/7, or get 24/7 quality leads for your real estate Facebook ad campaigns and 10x your results. Specific siya. Real estate agents yung tina-target ko. Or when I say something like 10x your results as an e-commerce business owner, or 10x your results as a 10x your results as an e-commerce business, super broad siya. But when I say something like 10x your results as a health and wellness e-commerce business owners in just 30 days. Specific siya. Hindi lang siya e-commerce business owners, but I'm also targeting health and wellness e-commerce business owners, and I'm also giving them the small wins in just 30 days. That's how you create sales copy. Actually, ano pa nga yun eh, super broad pa nga yun eh. You can still refine it using the prompt. Naka-enroll ka, Miss Gail, kay Miss kay Coach Zeus, kay Brother Zeus. Mukhang nang-enroll ka kay Brother Zeus. Hindi pa po. Okay. But nag-avail lang po yung 1K. Yung 1K sa 1K, 'di ba, sulit na? Super sulit na yung 1K. Sabihin ko sa iyo. So, 'yun. Yes, Ma'am Bell, yung 1K yung kay Brother Sus. Okay, so if you want to avail dong kay Brother Sus na Copy AI, pag-click mo dito, there's a link here. You can click this link and you can avail the copywriting masterclass. Kasi guys, malaking tulong sa akin 'to. Dahil nung hindi pa ako nakaka-enroll sa kanya, inaabot ako ng 1 week before ako matapos dun sa landing page, kasi sobrang sakit mag-isip kung ano ilalagay mo dun na copy doon sa landing page mo. But in just 2 days, I was able to create 2 landing pages because of the prompt na binigay sa akin ni Brother Sus. That's why I'm promoting it. Okay? Mary Grace Saratan, sinubukan ko din yung turo ni Coach Sus. Amazing. Ayos. Okay, so yun lang guys. I'll see you tomorrow at exactly 7:30 p.m. Maraming salamat for joining our call today. And this recording will be also uploaded doon sa inyong dashboard. I hope naman lahat naka-access na ng dashboards ninyo. If hindi pa, meron ditong instructions how to access your dashboard sa baba. And then if you don't know the code, the promo code, you can use this promo code upon checkout para makapasok po kayo without paying again. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow at exactly 7:30 p.m. Same time, kailangan ko na talagang magpahinga guys. Masakit ang ulo ko. tonight. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, kita-kita tayo. I'll be setting up the campaign from scratch. So don't miss out. Maraming salamat, Miss Bell. Makita nyo kung paano i-set up yung campaigns. All right. Thank you so much and have a good night. Bye-bye.